worse and worse and worse. And that's what's happening right now. That is what's happening. Ironically, the only way out of this, the only way to withdraw, the only way to sort of survive as president, in my humble opinion, is for Trump to do what this country has needed to do for 80 years, basically. And that is to effect a divorce with Israel. That's it.
Well, we know that's not going to happen.
Well, actually, that's going to be the result of this war. That will be the outcome. And I know a lot of people, again, you go back, 6 months, 8 months, when we talked about the original strikes in June of 2025, they said, the Israeli-U.S. axis will crush Iran. We said that's not going to happen, and it didn't happen. And then the Israelis sort of concluded, correctly, by the way, that Iran had either eclipsed them or was on the verge of dominating them in the region, which is true. What did they decide? Did they decide to just deal with that, to accommodate it? No, they didn't. That's when Netanyahu came to the United States, in a few trips earlier this year, and he said, you gotta do this, Donald. You gotta move in for the kill, because the Israelis would not permit another power to ascend in the region. Well, now the dynamic has flipped. Now for the Iranians, and I would argue for the entire House of Islam, what I mean by that are the Arabs, the Persians, the Turks, people living on the street level. And if you recall, I was just in the Middle East. I was in Istanbul. There wasn't a whole lot of love lost for the Israelis there, okay? In any case, what they've concluded is that the only way to end this conflict is to utterly decimate the state of Israel and to push the United States out of the region completely. And guess what? They're correct. And that's what's going to happen. Donald Trump will enable that because he's going to double down, double down, double down. He's going to try to force his way back into that divorce, and he's going to get a restraining order, and then eventually he's going to end up in jail, to use the analogy. That's where we're headed.
Well, how concerned are you about the nuclear option?